Hello, guys. We're here at St. Luke's Hospital. My girlfriend, April Rose,
Hi guys!
has cancer, and things are getting complicated. We came last Tuesday to the emergency room. Her legs were very swollen. She had a lot of pain on both of her sides around the kidney area. April is currently not on treatment. She's not receiving any more chemotherapy radiations. She's not having anything to treat her cancer. The doctors wanted to do the MRI to get an update imaging of her cancer to see what's going on. And not gonna lie to you guys, these treatments that the doctors have been talking about are very expensive, and I don't know if we could actually afford to save her like that. To be honest with you guys, we never thought it would be so complicated. Things were getting really bad, and they are worse than they have ever been. She quickly had a catheter inserted for dialysis. There's a problem with her kidneys, especially the right one. There's a lot of fluid buildup in her abdomen, the face, a lot in her legs, specifically her left leg. It's very swollen, her ankles and all that. The reason why they took her for the ultrasound is to further investigate why she is still retaining a lot of fluid. Why she's still retaining a lot of fluid in her legs and her lower section of the body. They found, of course, fluid in the lungs, an infection, pneumonia. There's a small bacteria. They are treating it, but that is not the main focus yet. Now, from what I am informed, the pneumonia is a bacteria inside the lungs, and that explains why she was having a very hard time breathing, and she would constantly tell me, that she cannot breathe and that she's afraid to faint. Is the kidneys that the doctors are focusing on saving because they still have hope that it might recover. One of the things that we're all worried about the most, besides the really damaged kidney, is her heart. The doctors say her heart is very weak. Our hearts usually pump really hard. Hers is just barely doing any effort to pump blood into the rest of her body. They want to treat it, but because of her very weak kidneys that, according to the doctors, still have a high hope that they can recover, they don't want to start a full strength treatment for her heart, because that treatment will drastically hurt her kidneys. So it's risky if we're trying to save one thing. If they start treating her heart, that will definitely impact her kidney recovery. And that is what the doctors are trying to avoid, to create further issues. Actually, she's not behind me at this moment. They took her for additional imaging. Last night they attempted to do a MRI, but unfortunately it was not possible. And then we were talking with our doctors. They were planning on giving her, some medication to calm her down, so she could get the MRI imaging done. Her heart is very weak, that it was risky to do it because the sedation required to do that process for her could risk her life. I mean, her life is already at risk just for the cancer and all the things she's going through. The imaging is just another reason to leave us. So at this moment, we will be discarding temporarily the idea of the imaging. She actually already had imaging on her upper section, the chest. So right now she's not here in the room because she is getting ultrasound on her lower section, like close to the legs area. They want to investigate further why it has not gotten any better. They measure her tummy, her belly at 6 a.m. every single day. The first time, I got very alarmed by the size of her waist. It increased due to the fluid buildup, and the nurse said it was pretty large for her body size structure. So the next day they measured it again. It was actually a little bigger. Today it was a little better. Actually, it was better than all of the other measurements they've taken. Today, this morning, we got some good news about her kidney function. Even though she's still in pain and there's a lot of blood coming out through both of her kidneys, the creatinine or creatine is actually going lower again. Supposed to be anywhere under 100. Well, when we got here, they were alarmed because she was getting close to 1K, 900 something, right? Is a positive reaction, and that's what we're looking forward for, getting that number very low. If the kidneys don't recover enough, she would be under dialysis, the filtration of her blood, and that is not good, guys. Dialysis could be a lifelong situation depending on your case. Normal would be 3 times a week, 4 times a week, or even more. It really depends. Dialysis interferes with your life, as not only the expenses, but having to be in the hospital or clinic, having a dialysis process 3 to 4 or plus times a week is not something that anybody should really be going through. Guys, I know that we haven't uploaded any videos, and because of all this stuff going on, I just want to tell you guys that I make sure that I read all the comments that you guys leave for her. I just love seeing her smile, and that definitely puts a smile in her face. And for those of you guys that want to donate to help April, it is definitely welcome. Everything is very expensive. It's actually so expensive that April had this crazy idea in her sickness that she wants to create the cost of medical stuff here in the Philippines. For you guys, we have a lot of foreigner viewers, and I said, you know what, baby, I think you just have to recover right now. Don't think about that stuff. I see her positivity and how strong she is in her sickness, thinking about her future and all that kind of stuff. She's awesome. When I told her, why are you even thinking about these things right now in your sickness? She smiled, and then she answered that her experiences can benefit other people out there, because there has been comments in other videos of foreigners interested in knowing more about medical expenses here in the Philippines. I said, wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video here, guys, and I just want to thank you for everything once again. And one more time, guys, if you guys want to help her, there's a link that I'll be leaving there with Safe PayPal. Any help received for her would be going directly to paying the medical expenses here that have been accumulating. I sincerely don't know when we're leaving yet, and we're hoping that in these next few days. Nonetheless, guys, one more time, thanks again for everything, guys. We love you so much. April would love to say that. You guys already know her. She's such a lovely lady. She's perfect. Love you guys. Thank you, guys. Bye. It has been a full blessing to get to know such a wonderful person, such a beautiful, loving, caring, amazing female like her.